It marks 100 days since the war between the U.S., Israel, and Iran began. Today, there appears to be no peace deal in sight between the U.S. and Iran, as Israel's military says Iran launched a new wave of missiles at the country for the first time since a fragile ceasefire took effect in early April. This is a view of the skyline over central Israel. An Iranian official says today's attack is in response to Israel's recent strikes against the Iranian-backed Hezbollah in Lebanon, calling those strikes a violation of the ceasefire. AP News is reporting Iranian officials say any peace deal must include an end to the fighting in Lebanon as well. But in an interview with NBC today, President Trump says he's not demanding that Lebanon be a part of the deal. Caught in the middle of this war are consumers as fuel and other prices have surged. Jen Sullivan has details on the latest stall in negotiations and the economic impact this war has caused.
It's been 100 days since the U.S. and Israel first launched strikes on Iran. And despite efforts towards a peace deal, negotiations between the U.S. and Iran appear stalled.
The main problem of negotiating with this administration is that you have to face so many changing positions. It makes the whole process very cumbersome, very unstable.
The Iranian Foreign Ministry spokesperson says the sides are still talking. President Donald Trump sitting down for a taped interview with NBC's Meet the Press Sunday, sounding more optimistic about a possible deal.
We're very close to having a deal, and if we don't have a deal, we'll do it one way or the other. Either way, we win.
One major sticking point is Iran's stockpile of highly enriched uranium, which could be turned into nuclear weapons in days or weeks. Trump has insisted Iran must give up the material, but now he wants Iran to promise even more.
What happens if they not develop, but they go out and purchase, they acquire? I want to put the word, if they buy or purchase or acquire, you've got to have that in there too.
The U.S. also wants to see the Strait of Hormuz reopened. It's a key waterway for global shipping. But since the war with Iran began, maritime traffic has essentially halted and cut off 20% of the world's oil supply from global markets. Caught in the middle are consumers. Oil and gas prices have surged from 100 days ago, and with them, prices for other transported goods.
The gas price story is a serious one. We understand that people are hurting on that.
The national average for a gallon of regular gas as of Sunday was $4.17. That's down from a month ago, but still nearly 40% higher than prices before the war, according to AAA.
And President Trump also told NBC he is open to sending additional troops to retrieve Iran's nuclear stockpile, but added he hopes that won't be necessary. And right now in Tennessee, AAA is reporting the average gas price for a gallon of gas sits at $3.77, down nearly 20 cents from last week, but still up more than $1 from a year ago. In Knox County, the average sits at about $3.73. Hamilton County near Chattanooga, the average sits at about $3.45.